Hello, Pisces. It is time for your mid-June 2025 update. And we're going to start off with an oracle card to see what your primary energy or theme is. And it is growth. Is it going to be smooth, easy growth, or is it something you're fighting, or it's going to come in fits and starts? There is a sense here, or the feeling I have is you're a little bit resistant to this. There's a little bit of resistance here. It's an inevitable thing, but you're resisting a little bit. You're comfortable where you are for some reason, or you think you are. I think you may be staying there out of habit because it's what you know and you're fearing the change. Why are you fearing the change? Let's look at the cards and see if that tells me. It's not going to make your life worse, and it opens you up for more growth and more opportunities, but it's in an area that maybe you're not comfortable having this change. We have the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, the Tower, and the Sun. So it's all good in the end. It's just you're not going to have a choice. Not going to have a choice. Tower says, now this has to change. This has to happen. Then you need to remove an obstacle from your path because you're stuck where you're at. And this could be in any area of life for you. But it's a good thing. The sun comes out after that. Right now you can't see that sun because of the shadows. All right, let's start off over here at the top. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like a teacher, a professor, or someone who's viewed as an authority in their field. That could be you, or you could be the student here, where you're learning from someone. There are lessons that information that this person has to share with you that is going to be invaluable to you moving forward. It will be memorable and it will remain with you probably for years to come and influence your decisions when it comes to whatever the subject area is for you. I'm feeling, I don't know, like a 40-60 split on that though. So as the authority figure here, you need to be mindful of how much you can influence the actions of others, of how somebody might view what you say as life-changing. And you want to make sure that there's autonomy in there. The word autonomy needs to come in. You cannot make the decisions for them. You can only give them the information you have available to you, which maybe that's the frustrating part for you. You want to step in and help them on a more personal level, on an emotional level, but this is something that they need to do. All you can do at this point is share as much information as you can and hope it influences them in a way that's going to best benefit them, whatever that means to them, not to you. Okay, and then we have this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's also Pentacles, which is an earth element, very practical, grounded, everyday life, mundane type things. But the Knight of Pentacles likes to take their time when they're making a change. It's not somebody you can just push right into it. They're going to go at their own pace, which can be frustrating for many, many other signs. Non-earth elements, maybe. Non-fixed elements, too. Mutable Pisces, this may be somebody in your life that you're having to work with, and maybe you're trying to flow around their pace in some way, and you feel like they might be holding you up. The thing is, though, once this person figures out their path or the way to do something, they become the expert. It is going to be the most optimized option and way to do this task that anyone has come up with before. But you have to have patience with that. It's interesting, we have autonomy and patience. So this feels like you need to find a way to step back, and that's where your growth is going to be. You can't be hovering over this. All you can do is sit back and be there if there are questions. But if you try to push this, somebody else's growth or somebody else's pace, there's going to be backlash there, which could set you back a little bit. Interesting. And then we have the Devil card of temptation, to try to take the easy way out, to say, you know what, never mind, forget it, to give up on this person. Do not give up. Just because it's not going at the pace you want, just because they're not doing things the way that you would prefer, that maybe even your intuition is telling you they should do. This is a path that they need to take. You need to take a breath and find a way to not just give up and walk away, because this is something you want to be a part of. Don't be tempted to do that. Be aware that you will be tempted to do that, that you will get frustrated, that you will feel trapped and angry kind of vibe here, but that's not the case. That is just a little bit of ego getting in the way, a little bit of, well, this is how it's always worked for everybody, or this is how it works for everybody else. This is how I can get everybody else to do things. This is a point in time for you to recognize that there is another avenue here. That sometimes the calm waters are needed rather than the rapidly moving river. So just be aware and try to catch yourself when you feel like, okay, well, you know what, saying something that you might regret or that might even cause this person to pause or stop and get stuck altogether. It's like you need to take the bigger picture view and take a step back from the situation so you can see it better. But don't let yourself give up. Don't get too frustrated. Or maybe allow yourself to feel the frustration, but don't allow yourself to give up on it. And then you hit this tower moment here. This tower moment feels like it's going to come out of the blue, probably a separate area of your life than whatever this is. Unexpected moment where it's just going to, an opportunity or something is going to get wiped out. It's not going to be there anymore. It could, and again, it does feel like a separate area of life from these. So the purpose of a tower moment is to remove that obstacle from your past, something that is in your way, and you may not even understand right now that it is in your way, that it is preventing you from succeeding, from seeing that sun on the other side, from getting to success. Maybe you've been caught in a loop and feeling like you're in a slump or something at work or wherever. Something has to get eliminated so that you have a clear path. And right now you can't see that. You may be stuck in a routine or behind this wall of people who have been at the company forever or something like that, that is preventing you from being able to move up. So this could be an unexpected retirement or something like that. And again, this could be any area of life, but I'm just using an example here. That opens the path for you. It does mean that you're going to have to decide if you want to, maybe it's a layoff of some type. Sorry, but could be. Do you want to stay in the same path? Do you want to try to rebuild this? I wouldn't recommend it necessarily. You could, but you have to start from scratch. You can't rebuild on the same foundation because that foundation is not stable. It will not be sustainable moving forward. If you want to build something that is sustainable, you need to start over. It could be a different company. It could be a different career. It could be a different role within the company. Something that suits you better and gives you more opportunity for advancement. And then we hit the Sun card here, which is a very positive card. This is the card of joy, of celebration, of vitality. This is saying, yes, yes, this is where you need to be. This is what should be happening. This feels good. Allow yourself to feel that, to celebrate it, to be the cat lying in the sun and just enjoying life. And that, Pisces, is what I have for you for your mid-June update. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below to let me know if this resonated with you or not. And please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.